Yahoo! I thought I'd go through and look at everything I've watched this year. Um, so I could just look at Anilist and look at it in sorted by completed date, and you can see all these things. But it doesn't really give you a sense of scale for how long it took to watch any of these things, or how close together I watched any of these things. So I have this nice tool I made that creates timelines of when I watch things. Here you can see bars of when I watched an entire show in one day, standing out at about 6 hours. How very healthy. Also got these gaps. Was on vacation. This bar was watching the entire thing on a plane. Then doing absolutely no watching at all. Also had a mini vacation around Halloween. So compared to Anilist, helpful graphs that don't even show the difference between 2006 and 2015. Just looks like one step in a year. Not how you're supposed to draw graphs like this, but oh well. See, I watched 81 titles this year, but only 7 of them were from 2022. So in addition to this hours by day, approximately, averaged out over episode count and anime duration, I've got these timelines I made. So, oh no, the entire year, it doesn't even fit on the entire page. Uh, okay, let's only show the end dates instead of when I start and finish. More reasonable, but it's still a bit too noisy to talk about. So let's talk about it season by season. Alright. Winter. I actually started this year out by looking at things released in 2021 and decided, this is Fate, right? I've liked most of the Fate I've watched before. Sure, let's go. Little did I know the special episode was going to be released, or was releasing, about New Year's too. So, accidentally serendipitous. Finally got around to watching Dropkick Dash. It's fine. It's fine. My group finished watching Princess Tutu. Very good. I continued watching through the Woozer series. It's not great, but it's also very watchable, if that makes any sense. It's kind of fun to just watch Miyano style. I've not seen No Game No Life, but I was on a movie kick, so I was prompted to watch No Game No Life 0. Sure, it's probably okay. I started the Food War series. Got more into it than I expected, but also didn't go past the second season. Thought, okay, I just watched it a lot in a short amount of time. Let's put the brakes on it. I'll get back to it someday and watch the third plate and so on. Haven't gone back yet, but we'll see. While on the movie kick, was watched The Garden of Words. It's pretty. It's got that going for it. My group watching party watched Corpse Party. It sure is something. And while group watching things, watched Sorta Dekara Ne? Ne. I still don't actually know what this was. Was this the short thing about the idols in the hospital? I don't know. A Bridge to the Starry Skies. Average VN stuff, style thing. Princess and the Pilot. That was the movie one. Yeah, on my movie. Uh, better than the pilot's love song. I mean, in theory, they're related. This has the luxury of being a movie and needing to end and needing to be concise. The pilot's love song, just eh. I've been saying a lot of mess so far, but I'm just gonna go on. Really did like Lord of Melee, and I did enjoy Food Wars, but Black Fox, not so much. Very average or mediocre for its side. Mediocre movie. I mean, it did what it wanted to do, so good for it. 15 stuff. I think that was that Radiohead music video I just put on my list for the sake of it. An actual quote unquote legitimate anime music video for a Radiohead song. Aria animation. I seem to have watched several things between starting it and finishing it, but very nice and calming. I really binged Cautious Hero? Huh. I must have just really wanted to finish it so I could fully appreciate whatever reference got made in Isekai Quartet 2. Because I really wanted to watch Isekai Quartet 2. Isekai Quartet, very good. Worth watching terrible shows like ReZero. Wait, did I say that? And then I found out, oh hey, there was a special episode of Tanya the Evil that was on Crunchyroll all along, but because Crunchyroll is so terrible with Discovery and its seasons mixed in with dubs, had no idea until I was looking at related anime on Anilist and saw this existing. It's a good special episode. Go watch. My group watch gang watched season 1 of Nanoha. It's good stuff. How very pure Magic Girl stuff. Komi. I started watching it just because of Kit Tree. Dude, Kit Tree's so good. Watched Dorohedoro in one day. I enjoyed it. I've heard mixed things about it from other people, but I enjoyed it. The no-name songs are very interesting. No Kome. It's a trip. Descendants of Bookworm. Was this season 3? Oh wait, no, I assume at this point it's just season 1. Enjoyed season 1. Oh yeah, here's part 2. Also enjoyed part 2. We'll get to part 3 later. And we finished Nanoha. And then we started Nanoha A's. And you'll notice in this giant mess of everything, Nanoha A's still blue. Never finished it. I've made a mistake. I didn't refresh after setting Go as completed. Finished Go today also, as well as finishing Boshi the Rock today. Mistakes for not marking Boshi or Higurashi Go as completed. You can just move this line ever so slightly higher to be stretched out over all that time. I made these plots, then I set Go as completed. But have not finished Nanoha A's. Someday. Hopefully in 2023. The Group Watch Gang long ago, we watched the short Bear Kuma related to the series. Got around to watching this actual series finally. Um, Average, but good. Promised Neverland Season 2. It's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. It doesn't deserve to be completely hated. It's just, I'm sure the source material barely represents whatever is shown. My roommate is a cat. How peaceful. That's the end of the winter section. Into spring. Day I became a god. So, I gave Angel Boots a 9, and I gave Charlotte a 10. Controversial opinions, I know, but I'm not super into Day I Became a God. It's like a 6. Maybe a 5. I don't remember. Wasn't feeling it. I missed whenever we started Komugi. Komugi R. Yeah. I guess we started group watching Komugi R before we started group watching, A's. Couldn't get everyone together to watch A's, so another group of us were watching Komugi. And yeah, it was pretty funny. We did get to finish that. Nanoha hasn't happened. Machikado Mazaku Season 2. One of the rare things I've watched seasonal. Good. I enjoyed it still. But Bookworm Season 3. No. Just not quality. Or maybe it's quality, but just not enjoyable quality. I don't know. Felt more like being told the facts of a story happening than being told a story. Whereas parts 1 and 2 were more intriguing. Life lessons with Urimichi Onisan. Show is amazing. More of Miyato just living it out. Thank you, Miyato. Absolute duo. Sure. Artist Witch. Okay. It's 6 10-minute episodes on YouTube or something. Takes all of half an hour. Just go watch it. Why are you watching this? No one should be watching this video. Just go watch Artist Witch. It's very artsy. It's very witchy. Get to hear some interesting music. It introduced me to Hasegawa, whoever his face. Absolutely love that guy's jazz. Dude, Hasegawa. Let's go. Case study of Vanitas. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Great kaiju music. Let's go. And then more Vanitas. Let's go. Bottom tier Tomozaki. Kind of bottom tier. Disappointed there was never a Smash tournament. Really. Finally got around to watching the special of Hidamari Sketch. Very good. If you've watched any of Hidamari Sketch and you got through everything else, you should have also watched Sai Hero. Prisma Movie 2. I didn't watch Prisma M1. I didn't watch Prisma Zwei. I didn't watch Prisma Zwei Hertz. I did watch Prisma Dry and Movie 1. Grief watched Prisma Phantasm. Then I watched movie 2. Thank God for Techno Boys, but Prisma isn't it. I'm going to assume I actually enjoyed the OVA of Tomozaki more than the series, but I don't actually remember what the OVA was. Deno Coil. Strong aesthetic. Much appreciate. Magic of Stella. It's fine. Violet Evergarden. Finally got around to watching it. I can understand why people deeply appreciate it. I thought it was just fine, but I can understand it being people's favorite things ever. Then I watched the movies. Sort of accidentally, thematically, ended up watching Izetta Dilitza Hexa next. Similarly, alternative World War II fiction, fantasy, fun stuff. Then decided to watch Killing Bites for some reason. Probably power went out or something, and I had it downloaded from Amazon, so I went, okay, fine, I'll watch this. Not good at all, but hey, Honey Badger, don't care. The anime might be worth it for that. Honey Badger, don't care. Then finally decided to watch Kami Get Kill for the stupid reason that I forget even who it is, but whoever plays the Bad Witch in Izetta and whoever plays the Honey Badger in Killing Bites, same voice actress. It's like, all right, sure. What else can I watch where this voice actress is so bloodthirsty? Akame ga Kill. That sounds like something where someone would be bloodthirsty. She's in it. Oh, hey, she's the title character, Kame. Um, she's like the least bloodthirsty character in the show, but fine. Get a pass. Sleepy Princess. Show's so good. Show's amazing. Demon King does the loony dance. Show is amazing. Sunday Without God. Strong aesthetic. I love it. Very pleased. For whatever reason, I'd put off watching season 2 of Kekai Sensen. That show's so good. Season 2 has a different vibe, but still just as good. And yeah, when the season ended, I finished watching Machikado Mazuku. Season was good. Okay, on to summer. Kuya, I don't know what this is. Oh, is that the Kotobuki movie? The recap one? Kotobuki. Yeah. I kind of started it just to see, what's different. Oh, hey, it's just the first 10 minutes is the extra intro. But then the next day I finished actually watching it. See, it's a movie, but it took me an entire extra day to watch it. It was interesting kind of seeing what they decided to keep in, but don't really see who the movie exists for. Just watch the series if you want to watch it. Series is good. I'd like the short series to be translated. I mean, it's on YouTube. Come on, just hire a translator. Don't make me look at auto-generated YouTube translate. First of all, auto-translated Japanese subtitles, then or translated into English. No, not going to try it. No. The World in Colors. 7-6. Yeah, I was on plane. Just watched the entire thing on the plane. It's fine. It's good. Really enjoyed Your Yuri Season 1. Also put off watching Season 2. Till now. It was good. Welcome to the NHK. It took me a while to watch it. Quite a while. As you can see, nothing in the month of August. Didn't really enjoy NHK, and if you look at my Steam replay graph, you'll see this was the month where I finally finished playing through the entire story of GTA 5. In the year 2022, I saw the credits of GTA 5. About this time, starting to actually go back to working in the office and going out for lunch. Said, it's fine. I can finally watch food anime again. I can finally go ahead and watch Room Camp. Good stuff. Room Camp and Laid Back Camp Season 2. Review Starlight movie. Absolutely bonkers. I approve. Better than the series, maybe. It's nonsense, but I love it. Arena. Did not enjoy. Motivations and actions in the settings felt dissonant with each other. Made an Abyss. No, was not going to watch it while it was airing. Absolutely terrible idea. Sounds like absolute torture. I probably started the day before the final episode aired, and then finished it on the day the final episode aired. Soul crushing and perfect. Yes. More Made in Abyss. Hell yeah. Sacred Blacksmith. On to this last season. On to fall. Unnecessarily fan service, but good. I mean, had no reason to have a mature rating other than, hey, that's what they wanted to do. Go for it. Teppen! Don't remember when this aired, but I think it was this year. Thank God for Techno Boys. I had a laugh. I enjoyed it. Tokyo Ravens. Good stuff. Very good. I don't understand what the second opening is doing in the show. Every other song, absolutely amazing. Second opening, one of the rare times I've actually hit the new skip opening button on Crunchyroll. I seriously don't understand. But, oh well. Not Tokyo Ravens. Fantastic. Modern fantasy. Urban fantasy. Higurashi Go. Should be seeing the finished today, but oops, I forgot to update before making these. Like last year, I had rewatched the entire original series or something. So the first half of Go didn't add anything of significance, so it just took a long time to watch through it. And well, anything about the second half, spoilers. So let's not. Just the first half felt unnecessary, even if I hadn't rewatched the original series recently. Like, logistically, the fact that the rights to the original streaming are held different from the rights to the new series, I guess logistically it makes sense to remake the original episodes even if you don't add anything. Just because licensing rights to have people to watch requisiteness is a mess. But that's stupid. Kakegurui Twin. Thank God for Techno Boys. If you had any interest in watching Kakegurui, I think you'd start here instead of season 1. Or I'd recommend that. I don't think I would recommend watching Kakegurui, but if you're interested, start here with Twin. 18F? I still don't know if I know what I watched, but I enjoyed it. I feel like I saw a generally negative sentiment toward it, or at least not super positive. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock. You don't need me to tell you it's good, but I started watching it solely because I heard someone tell me that the characters were named after Asian Kung Fu Generation. I absolutely love Asian Kung Fu Generation. That fact was necessary and sufficient, or sufficient and necessary, for me to bother watching something seasonal. Like, if you haven't noticed up to this point, I've watched very little as it's airing. For some reason, I decided to watch In Another World with my smartphone. Having watched Kuma Kuma Bear this season, or year, I felt very similar. But more harem. So, okay. Crunchyroll added Origin, Spirits of the Past. Not a super great movie. It's got a Kokia song for the credits. That's fun. But, eh. Concrete Revolutio. Show's not concrete at all. Actually kind of confusing. But it's enjoyable. Season 2. Season 2 is a lot more concrete. You can get through season 1. It all makes sense in season 2, I promise. I promise it does. I sat down and watched all of Japan Sings 2020 in one day. Spoiler, not a spoiler. It's a survival anime. I didn't know that when sitting down. But I just sat down and watched the entire thing. On the Anilist forum, there was a thread of, would you watch the lowest rated anime on the person above you? And this guy had gamers as a 1 on their list. It's like, yeah, let's go. I've also heard someone else recently trash talk it. I'm interested. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Good stuff. And last night, laid back camp movie. It released on Thanksgiving, but it's a full 2 hours and takes time. And by released, I mean released on Crunchyroll. It's hard to dedicate 2 hours sometimes, especially around holidays. But it's good stuff. And Bochi the Rock. I mean, it probably finished airing about here, but I've finished it today. And boy, I love Asian Kung Fu Generation. It's so good. But Higurashi Go, Someday I'll watch Sotsu, but it's not going to be tomorrow. Or today. Today I still might watch the Shirobako movie that Crunchyroll also recently released the rights to, or acquired the rights to. So, I've got this tool. You can use it too, assuming you keep your data on Anilist up to date. I recommend just starting with the default options, but once you understand what you're trying to do, go ahead, check this box for Show Advanced. But default will show you the last 25 things you watched in a very reasonable display. So, Mid Abyss, it's within the last 25 things I watched, or events of starting and stopping. Oh, man. Mid Abyss. It's so soul crushing. So wonderful. Thank you. If you're watching this, I don't understand why, but hey, maybe you've been inspired to watch something I've seen. Maybe you've decided you would love to use this tool. You can go use it. Link will be in the description. Thank you. I hope you're doing something else and not actually watching the screen, or I don't know. I'm stopping. Goodbye.